Hello everybody, it is Crimson Ravager 55 here, and we are finally back playing Alone in the Dark. I apologize, I haven't been streaming that much. I've had a hell of a time, well, hell of a week rather, with a lot of like birthdays and stuff like that going on in June, so yeah, but we're here and we're going to finish this. Hopefully beating it today. I have no ammo. What was I doing, by the way? I have no idea what I was doing. No.
I'm not going in there. She's clearly had enough of me. Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Oh, I should have examined that, actually. And one other thing, I did not look up, but I kind of was going through Reddit to see if, spoiler-free, mind you, if both of their sections are different, and so far it doesn't, with the exception of Chapter 4, where, like, Carnby had his memory about his, like, investigation and stuff like that. So far, that's the only thing that changes. I think they said... Well, not I think. They had said that Carnby's section is more action-y, when Emily's kind of takes on the more story role, which I find weird. I feel like you get kind of the gist of what's going on with Carnby's, but I
Dearest
could be
Dr.
wrong.
Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient.
Yeah.
As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Well, that's the piece I need for the globe. Okay.
This is where McCoffey has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Stairwell key. Is that for... That is. Okay, so I'm gonna head to McCoffey's room, actually. And see what that's all about with... Is that fucking bust staring at me? Okay, I swear to you, I thought that bust was actually staring at me through the window. Don't particularly like that autosave right there. I know I'm gonna open this door and, like, some tomfoolery is gonna happen. Ooh! Thank you. I'm gonna heal. Just to be safe. Coffee's pirate treasure. What was...
This is where McCoffey has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Or did I already figure that out?
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Dorsetto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Dorsetto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better, when in fact we're here to be forgotten.
Because I can't go outside. So... Unless, could that be in Emily's room? Emily, right? No, that's not Emily. Fuck was her name? Grace. Grace? Although that says... Unless, again, I found that already, I don't know. Hi?
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
What was behind her? Secret objective. Can I leave? I mean, technically I can. Oh god, what's on the stage? Game, I have no ammo. Please give me, like, pistol shots. Or revolver ammo, please.
This doesn't look good.
Does not look good one bit. Hello. Jesus.
Radiography, patient Jeremy Hartwood, date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts. Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
The part of like inserting the thing through the edge of the eye, like that shit just made me like super squeamish for some reason. Oh damn, I need 2. Alright, time for fuse hunting. Oop.
What are they saying, Jim? Ever the praises.
Don't mind if I do.
Just in case something decides to run at me when I walk out into this hallway. What? Oh no, not this. Never mind.
That's better.
Damn, okay, so I do need another. Damn it.
I need the key.
Damn it. Dude, how, like... Like, there's 3 in this that I'm assuming go together. But, like... It's like, no matter what I do, they just don't line up for some reason. Okay. Again, I knew it was something with that. I'm trying to... Do I go back out here? Its size suggests it's being... Its size suggests it's being a part of a statue. Why do I feel like that was worded weirdly? Okay, not that way. Not that way. And not in there. Is there any... There is not. Okay. I'm assuming something will happen when I'm like...
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
David, you better move a lot faster than that, sir.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
Yeah, I guess.
What is that?
I'm not gonna open that. That is in the middle of the room. I feel like that's gonna lead me somewhere that I don't want to go yet. Oh, great. Huh? 641. Window. Broken floor. I'm assuming here. Well, there is, you know, this. Can't go that way. What about the floor? Yep.
No, is this? This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
Ammo. Yes. Now they did say that there was bad endings, but I really hope, you know, I don't get that, but because, like, again, to me, bad ending is like, you know, killing somebody. Jesus. Whack! Huh? There ain't no way in hell that thing one-tapped me. You are kidding. And there's no ammo in this now. How am I missing these shots? We gotta go around, don't I?
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
God damn it. I can't get across. Okay. Can I go upstairs? What we got going on upstairs? Some more health, thank you. Because I honestly don't know. That thing one-tapped me, or if I got hit by something else. But what? Funny enough, I actually think those things are from, or smaller versions. But I think those are the main, like, enemies that you fight in, the New Nightmare, I think, is the game. I think it's the New Nightmare. I still kind of would like to play that one, but like, that one's kind of annoying to me. Damn. Can I open it from the other side though? Ooh. Room full of goodies. Ton of goodies, my lord. What we got in here? I can't change that for... I can't change my melee weapon for some reason. Not this way.
pretty weak. I just need something.
Back.
This definitely needs fuel.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Carnby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Carnby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Carnby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
Leave an offering at the Whispering Tree. Okay.
Carnby entered some new, mucky dreamland of Jeremy's, a long-abandoned steamboat aground in the bayou.
Is that how you get the bad ending, is if you don't leave something there? I don't have anything to leave, though. I don't even know where the Whispering Tree is. Oh, my lord. Oh, God. That worked. Was that because I was on fire? Whack! Burn, you little bastard. Okay, he's down. Go away, fire. Whack! Damn, those little fuckers hurt. Hey, get back here. God, they hurt like hell. Damn. Oh my god, die. Thank you. Can I go back and get that ammo? Four shots. Oh god. David!
Whoa!
Oh shit.
I'll try. Are you ready to tell me what happened to me? I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression that you died? Yes. No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean? That you were supposed to die?
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy.
My hat.
Come back. Find your focus.
Hey,
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Hey!
I escaped
Hey!
my doom. My destiny.
Again, find
Hey!
your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on?
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in
Hey!
place.
I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Carnby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
Jeremy was calling out for help. Jeremy was
Why is everything... Huh. Wait, no, where is... Wait, the Whispering Tree. Isn't that in the conservatory? Wait. Jesus.
Emily didn't understand what was happening. It was funny when all the blood started coming.
What is that? What is it? Don't worry.
Did I just get the fucking... Did I lock in the bad ending? I feel like I locked in the bad ending. I really hope I didn't. 100% I feel like I'm locked into the bad ending now. Come on.
Detective, Am I glad to see you? Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Have you found anything?
What? Yeah, I've seen some things.
Okay. Let me know if there is anything you want to talk about.
There's a book missing.
What did you do?
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out. I think I'm beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from the Shadow, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No, Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
That mark on the floor looks like talisman positions, but from which direction should I look at it?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text.
that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural, following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vahi's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vahi's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vahi had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vahi considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vahi's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
Has that been there this whole time?
Detective Carnby.
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective, while you still can.
Nice.
Detective Carnby wanted nothing more than to make sense of it all. But clearly, that was not in the cards right now. Detective Carnby felt removed from himself, like driving drunk. He carefully tried to navigate his environment. What the hell was going on? Was he finally losing his mind? At least Emily was here to call the police if he went off the deep end.
Yeah, but how though?
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Was I supposed to look at the clock? Like... Oh.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Detective Carnby was worried Emily could tell, that she could see the madness written on his face. But what if he was the only one seeing the truth? Could that still be the case? If only he could find evidence that would make her understand that he had seen beyond the veil, or at least something that would show her he was worth the money she was paying him.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, Detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Disheartened by his failure to make Emily understand what he was doing, Detective Carnby actually felt better seeing the frozen hell before him. There was a finality to it. Its clear symbolic opposite to the dark man's desert made him realize this was the end. Soon it would all be over.
Okay. If you're wondering, you know, why I said that, literally just obtained a trophy that is called Hell. So, yeah, use the flare gun to light up the... I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I finished what I was saying or not, but yeah, literally got a trophy that said enter hell, so yeah. Joy. Oh, that is a giant spinning thing. Who is you? State your biz.
Hey, you! What are you
Hello?
doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Okay, why are you gonna let him get that close? Why? I was just like, can I throw a snowball at him? I'm sorry, that was crazy though. Why would you let him get that fucking close? That's crazy. I just want to check just to make sure I don't need to grab. I'm going, chill, bam.
Of course, toys. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy. Tell me about yours. Don't tell me all I have is the knife. Oh no, I still have mine.
Stay still, will you?
Steady.
Come on, I'm bullets.
Oh, that did nothing. Come here, bitch.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What are you thinking, Carnby?
What you mean, chapter 5? You just said there was only 4 chapters.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Carnby's up.
Hey, buddy! I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. It's all for manhandling. You're being violent.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, Carnby. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I? Things are fine. Very quiet. What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
Break the pact with the dark. I'm sorry. this can't be the end. Is this the good ending? 'Cause
Everything was back to normal. Did any of it really happen? What had Carnby actually been doing all night?
Wait a minute, I'm completely mind-fucked right now. Really, I'm wondering if any of this actually fucking happened myself. Wait, so... Wait,
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
I was gonna say, can I talk to everybody?
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
Grace, you okay?
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn-the-page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
I just realized, where's Ruth?
Hey, kid.
Ruth?
What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later. What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
So... Not that. Where's... Trophies. So... Okay.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat.
Y'all are all off key.
Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us. Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carnby.
Grace! Stop! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Yeah! Shoot the ground!
Detective, get my uncle out of here.
What are you going to do?
No, Emily. I get it now. She needed me to break the pact. She needed me to bring her grace. I did everything for her. I just realized I belong here. I'm one of her young!
What are you saying?
You have to run, Emily. You'll have to run!
What?
So I'm curious to know I'm curious. My last save was there. Where was this? Because I think chapter 5 is technically the end. Yeah. Okay. So if I do this, I might not keep the stream going, and then I'll like get up to that point and not talk to the tree, and then just continue and see what happens. Because like the only part that was annoying was like the friggin' ship part, but like I could easily do that without this. Because the problem with the autosaves is I think that happened after I talked to it. So I'm gonna pause the stream here, and then I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so I went through everything, literally speed ran it. I'm a little worried though because I did not get the thing to talk to the tree. So I'm a little worried that like this save in particular is permanently locked into the thing, the bad ending, which if that's the case, that is going to suck. But we hopefully shall see. As I said, I hope that isn't the case, but we'll see.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all. But
I
we
mean,
don't
to be
know
fair,
what we
I could
really...
also play this on easy,
It'll
like,
be okay,
off
Doctor.
stream, and like I said, speedrun it to try and do the beating it in 3 hours and whatnot.
Oh, their praises and abundance
but yeah.
to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
praises
Mother,
and
praises
abundance
and
to the
abundance
black
to black
goat
goat
of
of
the
the
woods.
woods.
On us.
Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever there praises and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carnby.
Grace, stop! Stop!
Shoot the ground! Yeah! Shoot the ground!
Stop in the ground! Yeah! Stop in the ground! Get my uncle out of here!
This is different.
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with me! Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice! Jeremy! Come on.
So I can't tell. I'm guessing this is the good ending, because, like, yeah. I am on
I can't let
low
that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
They got to low me up on everything, aren't they? Because I'm like, wait, no Resident Evil, like, final ball? Like, you know, no giant final boss or anything like that? Like, no, just... You leave and that's it? They're legit filling you up on every... Oh god. Oh, ooh. I thought that. Hold on. Oh God! I can't see. Oh, the. Oh no! I'm getting back into a corner. Other little balls. A crucifix? Hold on.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Boat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
Yay, I'm important.
Okay. I'm glad I went back through and I'm glad I went back through and got that ending. So yeah, that was Carnby's side to Alone in the Dark. Like I said, I might play through a little bit of Emily's just to see if it is any different. Like I said, when I looked it up, they said the only difference between the stories is Emily's chapter 4 is different from Carnby's, but other than that, they said their like main story gameplay is identical. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a full playthrough of Emily. I might, but yeah, it's pretty much going to be the same thing as like as Carnby's. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will definitely leave like a timestamp or whatever in the description to skip that whole pause section, and I might do the same thing for Emily when I do play through as her. I might do like her bad ending or do her good ending, like before I go to Gray's apartment. I might save it there so I don't have to go through the whole like steamboat section again and do all that junk all over again. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed Carnby's side of the game. And yeah, when we come back, we will be doing Emily's. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you lovely people in the next one.